Oh, you just bought this Ultra HD HDMI video capture card. It says 4K, but I haven't been able to try that out, and honestly, I don't think I would with my setup, or I would be able to at least. Also, disclaimer: the most I could record at, and it being smooth and looking good, was 1080p 30 FPS. So if you want 60 FPS or better quality or whatever, just get another one. This is not your capture card. But if you want something cheap and you don't really care about necessarily the frames but the quality, this is a good buy. And it's a good deal if you don't care about either of those. Alright, and so what you would need to record your Xbox gameplay with is just two HDMI cables. So here's one. And then here's the other one. I'll explain why you need two in a bit, but so this is the one that came with my Xbox. Unless you bought it secondhand, yours should have came with one as well. And then the capture card, I forgot to mention, but it also comes with this blue USB cable. If it doesn't come with it, or if you bought like a similar one, you should just try to find one on Amazon or in your local Radio Shack. I don't think Best Buy has these unless you order them online. But yeah, so that's all you will need: two HDMI cables, this USB cable, and the capture card itself. Oh, and a PC as well, and whatever you want to record with. I heard you can record a Nintendo Switch with this as well, but in this case we're going to use an Xbox One X. So then we have this blue USB cable, and you just want to plug it in to you can plug it into your computer first. You could do either one. It just needs to be plugged in, basically. All right, and so when you plug it in, when you plug it into your computer, this little red dot should turn on. It just means it's getting power. It's not a bad thing. And then what you would do with these HDMI cables is, well, the one that I would recommend, the one that came with your Xbox, just plug it into your Xbox, and then I'll show you where to go from there. So as you can see, I've plugged in my HDMI cable to my Xbox, and here's the other end. And so what you would want to do is, on the capture card, it has these two inputs. One says HDMI input, and the other one says HDMI output. So the HDMI cable that is coming out of your Xbox, you want to connect that into the input, and then your other HDMI cable, you want to plug that one into your output. Just to recap, this blue USB cable goes into your computer. The HDMI cable that comes out of your Xbox goes into the input slot of the capture card, which is on the right if you're looking at it the same way I am. And then the output. Okay, so I just turned on my TV. However, there's no signal, and that's because you have to have OBS won't work immediately, so you have to add these few things right here. And right now it's actually not on because my Xbox is turned off. So don't be dumb like me and think that it's not working because your Xbox, or not working because you did something wrong. Sometimes it's just because your Xbox is off. Okay, so now we're on the PC. So now what you want to do is install OBS Studio. You can click on the link in the description. I'll take you right to it. Install it for Windows. What it is just a program that lets you record your desktop screen or your Xbox HDMI signal with a capture card. And so I deleted everything I have right here in the presets and the audio mixer, just so I can start kind of with you guys. So now that we're done with that, just click on add, and we're going to be adding the capture card signal onto OBS. So click video capture device. You can name it whatever you want. And then go to USB video, and there it is. It's a little bit squished up. I don't know exactly why it did that, but we can resize it later. For resolution / FPS type, click custom. For the resolution, click 1920 by 1080p. For FPS, click 30. video format, any. All these settings you can leave the same, but for buffering, I would recommend enabled, just so if your CPU is under stress, it's already buffering. Click OK, and now we're gonna resize it. If you don't have to resize it, then just skip the step, I guess. Then go to settings, go to output, recording, and just copy these settings. These are the best video setting qualities for this. And then go to video, go base canvas. You can change it to 720p, but I just leave it at 1080p just so I kind of know more what it's like, or what the end product is going to look like. This is the output resolution, so you definitely want that as high as you can. So 1920 by 1080p. The downscale filter, just leave it, choose it at this. I don't really know why, but it's what most people recommend online. For the FPS, leave it on 30. On advanced, you want to change the process priority. I think it's on normal by default, but change it at high. And what that does is if OBS is running and Chrome is running, your computer will prioritize what OBS is doing over Chrome. And so then just hit apply, hit OK to cancel or to get out of that window. And so now you can see it's recording your gameplay. And don't worry, it looks a little bit pixely, but that's just because I'm recording my my desktop display right now as well. And at the end of the video, I'll show you what it looks like without me recording my display, and it should look way better. So now what you want to do to record the HDMI audio, so what you want to do is just go to audio input capture to add the HDMI audio. You can name it whatever you want, and then go to the option that says USB digital audio, click OK, and I'm going to mute it just to make sure that there's no audio interference with my tutorial, but you should leave it enabled. You can lower the volume if the game audio is too loud. If you also want to record your party chat, what you're gonna have to do is download the Xbox app, which most PCs come with it, but if you don't have it, just Google it on the Chrome app. It should be the first option, and just install it. There's a little green button that's gonna appear right here. Just install it, and once it's set, you can either search for it right here, but my favorite thing to do is just click on the Windows key and the G key, and it'll pop it up already. And so here's a little menu. It looks kind of familiar to the Xbox one. So from there, what you want to do from here is invite yourself. So go to your Xbox. This is my PC account, so I forgot to mention you need a PC account. So you just need to make another Xbox account and keep your original. So the other one is just so you can invite your PC account and record the party through the PC, and that's how it's gonna work. So here, invite to party. I just invited my PC account, and I'll just accept it from here. And as you can see, we're both in the party, or I guess I'm in the party. This is my PC account, so I would recommend muting it because it will pick up your audio, and you'll just be picking it up twice. And so the way I'm recording this tutorial, it's not picking up my voice, so there's no audio coming from my Xbox account. But you can just plug it into your controller like you normally would and talk to your friends like that, and you'll be able to hear them and everything. It's just, the way I'm recording this tutorial, it's not really working. And like another tip I have is usually, people have their overlay on, but for this you don't need to have it on because if you can see on the top left, there's the overlay. So you don't need to have it on for your videos, so it's not in the way of your videos down here or wherever you have your overlay. And in order to record the party audio now, you're gonna have to record your desktop audio. The way you do that is audio output capture instead of input. Click OK, and you're gonna click on the speakers. I'm gonna do that real quick. You might hear some, echo, but hello? Okay, so there's no echo. But basically, that's how you record your party audio. And I guess you could hide this one because it's not really recording any audio. And so really the only two things that are recording right now are the gameplay, which is going to capture because of the way the capture card works, and the desktop audio. So here, let me show you real quick. It's going to record the desktop audio. Okay, hopefully Mr. Beast doesn't get mad.
If you make this shot, no way, you win money. And every time someone misses a shot, I add $10,000 to the prize.
And basically when anybody talks, that's what's going to happen. It's going to record their audio as well. And you just click record whenever you want to record. After that, everything should be set up. Now you will have to invite your PC account to your party every single time you want to record. But it does sound better, or it's the best that we can do with this, cheap setup. Hello, it's me back again. I forgot to show you guys what it would look like at the end. So here it is. As you can see, it's recording the party right now, and it's recording my audio from my controller. I have it like I usually would. As you can see, the quality is not bad, especially for $32, $35 I think it costs. This is Star Wars. See, the dark at dark it doesn't look that bad, and bright scenes it doesn't look bad either. Anyways, that was it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.